food no Amuzu health food na plant extracts from rich vitamins and afi minerals and ye de aye emauchimi ni amre and afi so eyi hoa dandruff efri echinum mo bia wo timu bia no said ve edwie ene de keka nyina no first na ye paidwie pa otrimu ene nso migidi se bi o padroi and ase Amuzu health food yi eno ana ebu na afi eyi ni nyina edi efrenti ana wahye no so edi amamene doctor asie musa question mom o pe edwe bia na ase o pe health food bia enku no odu fam away a cosmetic shop baby aton enku wo mayimu kumase de ba bia tafu shire so Muzu junction so locate your abenya bi 0242955056 na fi waju Amuzu health food na odi afawtrim na ayekama ubi eno so na abezo de fama ebe ba kama pa na afi so trinwi no ebe ye fe ede ama wo doctor say musa question na monfa question on to so na ye musay na yenkoyanim edano pay you say without bias who should stand up for Ronaldo to sit ye the legends be at to TV no so anopay na legends no mo ti eti on say wo mo te bench so ana nkonya so na Ronaldo ginechira o bopunu no mapa akonya no ba eden atena so nye bisa ye wo ene Pele e wo ho wate so Leo Messi eti akonya no so Ronaldo mutu mudu the phenomenal ono atena se Johan Cruyff enso eti form wate akonya no so bi ana Maradona enso eteso tie buza se we mo ayabu mu die kase ba ko nsore na Ronaldo metena so a konya no so one na say pavy way for Ronaldo as we doctor say mu say
Salim Asante say afei glorious Ben SMS Wilson offense nobody so he will stand sir I compromise na
bufuana masamunya butre
I compromise none of them Rancy the hitmaker I said there is no place for finished Ronaldo Samson and Karim Benzema say afe Eric Cantona say Pele Donko Emmanuel say what is he even doing there afe aso president I am Messi Justin Awaga I say for national colors there none afe somewhere I am Dapase R9 and sorry Samson and Branton D and so at the young king I say let him stand sir afe Isaac Chenebua could be I say Cruyff should stand up. I say Dylan say Cruyff and I'm sorry a Branton fan landlord I say you should go home and sleep and not Diaba I say but say Anthony Atase you should go and look for his seat and sit at the back and on us Ediaba O2 for na abako pese Johan Cruyff and sorry Louisa S. Cruyff and sorry Richarlison Stone S. R9 and sorry Nicholas Opoku say you should go home and think how to win a World Cup and on us Ediaba Anthony Tego S. R9 and sorry Evans Kojo Chelsea say he should continue standing Kojo Asamoah Kutu and so S. Benjamin and so see Leo Afei Bedu Texan as he should sit on the floor just can't say all of them now not to force Ronaldo Nazario Dilema and sorry and Odaba Adam and says all of them Dawson Pa or FA Prince only Messi should sit
wo yamma yam betwe course no so na yenhwe ne wo mu de wo mu ase yam mu twa bi die betwe fadama and wo mu de aba enti ne production so in a very tight pa ti ene de ane wo shipa oh yes you ene mi hwem na de we betima de
Konbiaso
ene de ne hu
Sarabel
yes ene de hu fa ti kakra bi because ye wie World Cup no ndi wa ni bia ha dwen ye wie anesa
say na since na Champions League qualifiers no
won sa ha
e fa o kakra
ha nti munya abotre na ubedibi why ubedibi BW60 sorry BW62 0A0 A7B 17 O's BW62 0A2 4EA 10 O's BW62 0A1
A7B
879.
879.
8 also no the twice we 7 BW62 0A1 AF6 7 O's last one here 5 BW62 0A1 DF9
DF9
5 O's I mean kaona on my green light na inshallah
we have a fire
then chiro so pai so
Sarabao
said dear or sorrow by day
but another landlord birthday can sack
okay
landlord birthday
super birthday come up I
say bojo said that from Jai pair be what you Canada do be cross there because be then tank can ko den ka wo be hunu someone on the koraa for chene obi ti Canada pama de nya usika ana why nyakura wo baby da babu sika no dia kwaje visa upese utukwa kwa America ko bede kwa
wo yam komra obedi
na kinsa
happy birthday to Sakodi
yes
a great legend
yes in fact
sha no onye okese pa obedi pombed latest and I'm say birthday DMs over drop paper
because
na bibia so
I say Canadian card Asante o mine no and the shadow didi can we say birthday there
yes
was a special for obedi a great
yeko na yaba so nim Claude Leroy oba Ghana abeye adwuma na wako kasa
mine no dey about 2008 work after
yes o Claude Leroy na omzo Ghana no mutimi money din is a crocodile na wa bona adwuna ma FIFA president Fantino
okay
so chese ansama waka no
edoso
we a polyglot idiot I know shepa interview na wa end no din. Now the only thing Infantino knew is why you're multilingual. Now come to yeah. I was here calling yeah, but latest never. I want to be 101.3 to be TV. Come right.
Angwa Juma no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma and such Renia no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika Uvika naveshika Uvika miyodika Tode yashak Tode yashak Tode yashak in English in the name of Jesus Amen.
Amen. Amen. Shout out, come on, boy, Capo. Say, Capo, chairman. I feel chairman.
Yes.
You got time at Tabo Kukasamu, send messages and a benino biase. Hey, oh, chairman, ya dear pass, say, watch me assemble. I just quite do come home, and papa, me.
Na guess it is how guess no me say how many boys in this year me say guess it is say who to be sponsor I number one chairman angwa juma
no enioma pi ana si o game no na the and say before say Mbappe every no on say ono na captain of board the amban na dey ama the French national team na every no na and say or pass the amban and so na dey equal ama the next person na obe captain team no na odema opamikano ade say in some say wunua the amban no ana opamikano so na memo ana memfama no so fakwa achiro goalkeeper no fakoma the goalkeeper na fe wono emo amban ntimanfo kire say Mbappe no as a team no wono ana control the dia or the bia no wono ana feed ho enso ana co players no say the beya eniam nso beto dintianura eno nso koso ema wo show ni leadership and power e wa group fama no so e wonsam nyina no yadem ema na no pe e wo dwumade no so na unim sanura anopa na se na no pe ya catch us after so mu pro game the legends a wo mu eba yam na fe enkofo mbe game no mo bomba papa so eno se penalty de nemom osase goal ebo ma France qualify Nazos in club ediane de bado pano adem ema catch us obai eba game Mbappe ebo na baso na oni Mbappe awo pitch no so a na o ha game Mbappe mu din komo na Mbappe chen so momi kra wa ha o na tisro na wono ɔno nso monitor game nti ɔno nso mɔkyerɛ Johnson club ɛso mɔmi nie wɔn ɛte so na wɔsɔ no ana club nso ɛwɛfi Mbappe ɛmaami a ɔma no ɛne kyerɛ action sɛ wɔyɛ do nsɛm ne nyinaa no nso mɔde ɛmo na arɔpɛ odwumadie no so Ashraf Hakimi ɛyɛ best player ɛtwa ɛma Mbappe paa because wɔn mmienu deɛ ɛwɔ PSG na anya asɛgoto akora na sɛdeɛ no parameka kyerɛ sɛ wɔn mu wie match no ɔha agewunua ɛma nneɛma nso kɔ kama ɛne ɔmo bɔ nkɔmɔ after the game didi nkɔmɔ nso ɛwɔ game no mu after sɛ wɔn ewie wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɔ na wɔn hyɛ wɔn national colours deɛ ɛne ɛyɛ fighting ɛdɛma yɛ country na mmom yɛwia yɛyɛ nanfofoɔ nti nanfosɛm no wɔn wie no ɛno nso toa so ɛwɔ agropama no so ayɛ delators ne nyina no ɛwɔ nsɛm na de ba ɛnura Obama me Thierry Henry ɛnura legend ɛfɛ ɛma the Frankfurt ball wɔn nso ɛkɔ dressing room and as a locker room hɔ wɔn wie game no ana wobɛhu sɛ Thierry Henry ɛnie wabɔ ɛde ɛwura locker room a ɔbɔ anankyɛ no aba so wɔne Mbappe nie ana wɔn ɛtwe nkɔmɔ ɔbɔ ɔmo aba so ɛwɔ adwuma ɔmo bɔ yɛ a once again wɔn asa toa so akɔ semi final ɛwɔ the World Cup mu ɛdo nsɛm ne nyinaa no nso ɛde ba ɛnura Mbappe apie ɛne from locker room ɔmo kɔfo team pass no na ɛne man bi nso ɛwɔ ɛkwan no hɔ a okuta ball na ball na ekuta ne nyinaa no ɔpɛ autograph ɛwɔ Mbappe wɔ nti Mbappe do one of friends so chairman yabaya wana majina achayo ana osaidi ma unia masa unia fili ataso ajini autograph kama afi Mbappe wa do nsem nyina afi ngaba Claude Makelele adin sem kakra tudana Makelele nkoma odini se du ba bia na amanfo bomb Mbappe subuo edu ba bia ane na Mbappe no on drop ma maje ball enkwa ni mu ana die ane wase Mbappe no ya striker na obi o ya striker no de bia se ogina ni mu se striker eba memfo no obaje ball no de ko upfront why na wo be say go obisa sa striker wa drop aba na chi ono no wani mu yan kwa captain na wo striker free kick go tumi be ball throw nyina wo be tubi na mom dear Claude Makelele antem na tu de nyina say striker de na djuma ne say obe say go so wani mu edu ba bi obe drop aba na enye mo ene often as a time ni nyina obe do fifa nim ho e ne na djuma say oyede e mo man no obe Mbappe enso maba so ene nkoma wori atudu adu nsem ni nyina no ade ba enra wo mo ba stadium ho ebe hwe match ni nyina no Mbappe bo penalty say ne mom wo ka ratings a wo se Mbappe ya de ebi rating 8 supporters France for no ebi sa 7 ebi so onya 9 ebi so 10/10 what o deserve pa because modemanra wo si fam no eno can be na qualification and so abaye betie fans no kwa mo fasu rating Mbappe after the game.
Wow, at first it was a stinker, missed the penalty, and then he scored a great goal. I can't lie, amazing. I give it a 7 or 8 today. I think he was able to create some good chances. I mean, the penalty wasn't ideal, but I think besides the penalty, he did a fairly good job, found the good spaces, had a good finish for his first goal.
Woman opportunity monitor game no moon and some assessment and woman de bad one something and so at the banana pay what you so Namami Shakira near common so I prepare and then video no ama ya doing commerce na do de aba and the same Mbappe de o bia openasemo dientia e mo pen Mbappe asem se ninuma or drop sa die musica video our de aba ye na offer players so we be saying ka future e wo me video yi mu adem amame no the only player what chain so agitu mu say video no obeye no e Mbappe na di kan e chain so Shakira na Fred and wo dia wo nyo bia e so boma e ya den man to me bia tumi enso na dem no account bi enti anu so Mbappe de openasem anu ye grateful to the Mbappe enso aye adiamani nto mu game na omuni Morocco e kopono Shakira so no de otro no support straight at the Amomaya, Yafan France, because of Mbappe, dear, why am I into France for no 1-2 massacre, Yentino, na on a Gerard PK and a Chiso, and then Yasamita Basis, will be a fan who went to Shakira and a day, and the Kakradi to the Anwa Eiffel Tower, make a Toronto Pano, and some Morocco for Tissi Montenso Paria, now Omudi, Ejuma, and Yama Bonning Guana Morocco for you, Nanwa, Eja, and we see, and Oma saw, and in the France, one of my doing some no, and so they bad na Eiffel Tower no, and I will say, yeah, Oma so we see, I was here, Brum Brum Joe, and then also Costa de Samania, now Omudi reporter, and said, of course, we must say cars, as motorbikes, Edin Samania, New Morocco for, Womu our Paris, and Edin Samanino, na Anopanama the update in the broadcasters, Yachibi, now Womo match in the say, Womo Chess Nipa 115, and Woma rest Womo, and no a new update and second, a Chess and one at Womo deploy policemen, a 10,000, a good Montenso, and I said Womo bought in the properties, and I said Nipa Elbine, our France memoir, because of Morocco Foy, and Yoma Bonnie, and Afe, and Samoni and Womudino, Nasa police for Nipa 10,000, Womutu Musi Montenso, now Omudi did to a reporter, and no Aba Yasim Bonu, and what in a deeper, our game room, na Yasim Bonu, a ball your Messi Abaso, na Messi now Bonabaso say Messi, and I feel Team Mesa, Womu, our Argentina, and that's not to Munano, or we show mu the best of luck, and no, I am Sama Yasim Bonu, and they are to the only Okofi, no more than the support, Emma, and then the Team Mesa, Womu Argentina, a team now was say Argentina team no, Womu our team spirit, or say Messi no, Womu game against Egypt to the master said ya Messi Mway, and some sorry and it's a Messi a different player, and no I am come up branch and friends, Yasim Bonu, and them Natuja, Yarun Sama Pamami Nico Gonzalez, Niani Como, na Nico Gonzalez, and Coma, what you Benyan said Messi in the Ovia, was saying Messi no, Argentina players in the Obia Pese Ou, Emma Messi, now no Nico Gonzalez in the one will catch you, Messi Leo, Sabasamen Famen Qua, and Tuomau, Nasa ne Capo, Yania, but the main quadrato, and some let the amount because what the know we will be a team no Obia do Bia Pawasam, I just a Nico Gonzalez, and the Asa Bayana Masa, Asa Samia who catch him, Asa Anna, Yabakuya, Huamani, Dominion, and so Chess as a Ronaldo, the national team players who are and some Mano, Namo, Nico de Wasomo, Argentina for no, Wamo, Yakason Fan Quantua, Wakatel, you Messi, our patron also, SLU, Medamenqua, and some other Toso at the amount. I had this uncle, I want some Nadebana Luis de la Fuente, a coach, at the Ama Spain, Wamo, and Sina Pomesi Abaso. Now, was Messi is a say, the Bona Obono, Messi the edge, and the Bona say, I feel a Messi war in 19 years, and after 23 years, Messi bomb, now ball, Messi has a fine wine, once I know, a baby bewa, and I saw, say, Messi no, one a performance of bound funny age, and some Messi na a ball, and the Messi, and some other so media, one who Diazia commitment, was Messi, a Bia, a committed pa, and I am some Luis de la Fuente, and then to Jadun Comunano, and then Bamani Spain, woman team now because, and then woman so the bottom, Bunny na training no akofom na lami amade one ni konom de we a woman ya gem sresre abrana training no enso na kwasore gem o ma fa game no la o mo se Lukaku mu de o be ka o ma samnam na o ma ya adwuma no simple enti no ya dia eno so na kwasore training no ana won sem na California I want team no enso bezi a o mu ya adwuma na unim se enra woman team no winning team no Lami Yama and any team no na winning here in the match training no we training match we boy no na Fabian Rios na Ombi na Gavi Leo Abranche Lami Yama side Power Kubas Rodri and after Pedro Porro David Raya and after Dani Olmo Eric Garcia Alessandro Grimado Michael Oyarzabal and after Alex Baina woman na omo same place omo and some na winning the winning side ya do nsam na deba Luis de la Fuente e de atuda wo mu san se Pedri no yense de hu Pedri sa o anu so player de ne de bia na player e be woni peak edu ba bia e be ba na teko som de sa na te enye de bia na abenya ne mom de all kan say de say de nyema siko nyina no boy no add quality to the team na de worker ensom na nyina ne say o me very proud to say ne crying some digimante ma wo mu eno eyenkoma fiwo adem na ba Mikel Marino e de atuta wo mu san say na Leandro Trossard munu wo mu besia na wa teammate na no Arsenal anu asem anra of a full test ne ka je bro na on adena wo tayo train wo je ball bia na wo pesa wo di wuro mu ni anu ye nya ne sa o nti sa wo ya wadin sem ya wo ba be diduma sonku bia yesterday ansa na game na draw nti wo se de nyoma siku a Mikel Marino say wodi ka de one day ama boy no sa wo ya wadin so betwa anasem bia wo be grisimia ya ba pa our pitch no so no the latter side of the story ya do some at the na in a Belgium team no eja dempa na ode player our friend says Zeno Dibast ebaba na Zeno Dibast we a defender at the Belgium team no bra e chiro sa kuda ye na do so ba boni ya e be adin so be yibo afan ho na obo edema Sporting Lisbon our Portugal na anwa nyumra ye ho na Sporting for no be post say boy na pra we pra enti bo no ontimi mobi enfama Belgium national team no asemo wo mu club no na confirm say boy na pra ena de so no betimi abo in a game eno eba so Belgium for say omu nkasa omu de the federation no ade ababa tuja as a statement aba bonten as a circulating nyina no wo mu mfa comment bia ma bonten as of now eno nkoma eno so mnafi whatever na unim say Spain all 5 games wo ma bo the last 5 matches wo ma say Belgium no ade say o ma win ni nyina wo ma say 13 goals and wo ma concede only 1 into enu enanumre ebe kosen ebe fa na emfa mo na Raul Garcia coach at the Belgium and that's not team no and Raul Garcia say on the as will be a kind of favorite there yeah but tournament will be able Spain 4D and we be a favorite to win the tournament any day we are aware as we a favorite because we no we concede goal say can our tournament here yeah bro muntiani ya de bakoa we mu ensom na beka as a team we mu no prepare how to defend against them and yankoma what they are to na Belgium for no we mu so we catalyst na e den we mu adibi e we mu ho a we mu jersey a we mu de ba tournament sa jersey no away jersey no we mu dey about 3 matches we mu lose yi and then so we are waiting and we dey ba enti already 3 matches we ma ball as a away team no we mu fa jersey and lose game ti na numre we ma say jersey as an away team at the Rasa game we mu Spain ababa Ronaldo Lukaku at the atuda was saying Spain for no we mu bobolo masa nkoda ni dia gro brutal na Lukaku nkomo dia atuda ni on say we mu no omun consider you said the man for kikanu kodani ya juma wa chiro na Lukaku say the all can say a great challenge at the ma womu na omun ko game no advantage a woman at the ma woman say woman so a goals Spain for and the Belgium for no woman so tournament woman say goals pa entiano na ya de ba ko a advantage at the ma womu and yan sama kan Lukaku and some other tuta na Lukaku say sa match yo mbebo no similar to 2018 okay omo Brazil our quarter final was say the same game as a game no say we Brazil for bomb na first Spain for woman current team omo ba as a South fix say similar to 2018 the mom do we can say players na asasa because we players and omo bo at the Belgium that time and ya omo na ball at na team na no sama Ronaldo Lukaku dey atudo so my ready we got guys in say we step forward what you say no adu aso mu ya bibi de mo man no na nneoma nso mletime ko ye ne yankoma efo no mateba row anasa Rudi Garcia coach no ana o musa ne say player ben na pra e wo come to see ana so Amadou Onana de obetimi akase aside Amadou Onana say Amadou na pra wono de onya available na mom aside wono no Zeno Dibast de Dibast no obetimi abo coach na confirm ho was boy ni betimi abo na de ene CP for no Sportless before the Canadian. Woman chill my dream. No, no, can on Chinana dream cry. And for no coach and or selection. And to one over cano and the woman teacher, Montisam, Yasin the bastard pro and one to me. One of the one of the selection and then one side comments in the crano, one other dress as some common, one of some never D and me and summer. What they not to do something I know at the air by Yaka, real game. Yeah, and the England function in no way. Some match, a match I know very super. Now, winning some and they, Mame Alan Halan, near New Come. One on what didn't come a kakana, Yabusan say, Martin Uni saying. Was a match in the where do you now match in the moon by bad tennis media now won't buy no. Some trophy for mobile in England for a buy other media personnel woman woman didn't come out and was it match in a day. A big game, name England your favorite. And Halan said England a favorite to game. And was I to just one of the agents almost as a pressure. England players because of some trophy can adi and also media mijiri nemo samomba boya crowd in some trophy masaki kabi more I'm a pressure ba mo na metima because the one na mo kasa no na pressure ba wo muso yes and no I am come out to the yebeti Ellen Haaland and come out di about pressure England forcing a quite befa so a be favorite England ahead of the game.
Yeah, I think there's some clear favourites out there. England's one of them, so I think all of you should put every single pressure on the English lads. I think everyone should stay humble, but yeah, they should be confident.
More pressure to England for so at the Amaya Bra, matching a Basunemo Omo, and a favourite and commodity Atuja. And upon me confirm updating our camp, our England, sir, the Tetano double blow at the Ma. Thomas Tuchel and then the boys natures hamstring Canadian Omunya Declan Rice make catch on upon a bad day woman game no Nipono and I feel my game so Diano and also bad day pa against Norway Omugusua doctors assess woman to latest a befimu at the Abadiano Yabedi San Common Bukayo Saka Bukayo sir ne Oria said ni teammate our in the Arsenal Michael Marino no ne born city of free injury back prior near him say ma nemom prano koya oba ye masa kwani jana wasonde an was you ama Bukayo Saka bona baso so na ni age pass ni teammates no oba juma ye juma kama and so the man mine.
You watching the rest of the tournament? Did you see the goal of Mr. Ronaldo, your friend? Yes. Yeah, I saw that goal. Yeah, amazing goal. Very happy for him because I've seen the stuff behind the scenes, how hard he's worked to get here. I don't think he should be at the World Cup with the injury he got, but the work he put in, he made himself get here, so very proud of him and congratulations to him. Watching the rest of the tournament, did you see the goal?
Okay, Saka day Atuja doing some but Norway coach, your friend is still so balkan now, and dear so balkan, Eddie Atuja, and it's Martin Odegaard, Oyobia, on say Norway in the Brazil match no more boy, and some see movement tokwa do baby na players see we to now we are to neze enye is grandma and Odegaard and a buyer or best son yama e wom e ka say players no bianco na chi na obia konachi and womusa no so boy no mpeka so one time pedede ye na mom say okasanso players ni tie pa and who can binti anasa ntokwa e see o game no no ade so call ya obia konachi a womu ansom natime ko wo machi enti do obaka say wono on tankasa na mom or kasa players no etie we din ano ayan sama manager atem atudwa don some no and some not the by yanko and the transfer Bruno Guimaraes for the break near nin komana say Arsenal for on say we kind of bid a call ama woman rejected Demetin is Arsenal 70 million euros Newcastle I rejected update ban so more plan 90 million and atem akọ for Bruno Guimaraes name of Newcastle for the woman demand 120 and womope enti 120 million and womo enti Arsenal for them say mo 90 de o message asifomo no eye no every Newcastle United o maso ye and some not the eba and afi boy officially the and it's agreement na personal terms there one Arsenal woman agree and we have 5 years and we say no ono so eba be dituma enti ama woman tie twente no eba be system bi a 2 clubs yi woman ba agree na fe Bruno Guimaraes no akwakwasi akan and some not the team no na Ederson so reporter eba and say Ederson there Manchester United reporter and say ono so reporter over completing the medical no yes my fan show some farmers over completing the medical na fe official communique ebeba as omawe bibia and from the camp of tima ye from say Manchester United and ye try wo mu a ye dem the san common nyina no at the bank official communique ne de ye try say wo mu enso at the baba na fe wo ma ba be chiem say player officially bibia nso no dadin eno ayen koma eba Xabi Alonso coach the match Chelsea na anopa no ana me catch us Alonso no abo na nra woni ko pama mu e training grounds bra nya ize kra anye so mutia so masa and each boy seen the woman our Chelsea one more training grounds no enye next afi Chelsea qualify for Champions League na me atuma next season na UP ono crowd bra boys na ni bra no crowd them womu contenders crowd da na yebedin komo kakra na tie coach aye fan says Xabi Alonso ni ambition our team about Chelsea near obeye team num ana afa die Chelsea fo womu expect from the manager coach edin komo yentie no
the Premier. You are in the new home and you want to perform good. So that day it will be against Carabao, against Brighton, but you want to have that feeling from the first day, and that's marked in our calendars. We will get ready for that, but the stadium can create this hit.
Wonti coach enkomo ekoso ade ema abra wono so eba bedu ye ane yede wonsam nyina no ave banti nkomo edikan ya coach atwetwe ane yede wonsam enso de Atletico Madrid wo so mo pull out abranche fan say Joao Gomez ade no wo mo pull out adan a on say Jorge Mendes wono anaye agent ave ema Bernardo Silva na wanfa Bernardo Silva maye na wode no ko Madrid dia ene momfa Joao Gomez and Twasun Madrid ho na omu pa de se wan fa Bernardo Silva maya yenso yane Joao Gomez and de no yetwam eno ayetene efro bantu o matwade num an yedon sam adeba Andre Santos reporter evan se mayu for enra our Carrington okoye ni way ni medical ni we na okonem se ye sporting ni se unua awie se de bi kade ma so okoye ni medicals e manju eno ayen komo edeba enra after se owie ni medical any Andre Santos a Chelsea player I want no movie to Man U no and after so we in America no and you don't come out at Mario Gila a player Mika say from Lazio to and Milan Eboboko no say one some about do and we Mario and Gila center back on Wesene on so be digro e wachire again Milan Boboko no and we AC Milan and you do mun come and some na dey about do and Bayern Munich one training ground say son about Strasbourg no Leonard Carl and after Sergeant Adri woman so egusua no recovery pa woman go so recovery session be and ajeji edem aman say ball works juma of the ama Sergeant Adri and after kana Leonard Carl and no dey for dey badin komo and some na dey Davison and Sanchez ni move to Como no reporter men seka and say Galafwe from 25 million euros woman egusom pushi said ne woman ebenya panoni ase Fabregas ese akwawe dem say ni main target party Davison Sanchez a player womunyana womu epepante ne womu erese ne Colombia branch womu ensam obekano na afo obedi tuma enso adiama komu eno ayen komefuo no madeba na ese reporter ban say early junior Krupi enso deal to Barcelona say reporter ban say Krupi deal no dey say according to Musa Sissoko and common baby adunia say nkɔmɔ no bibia nkɔ so as of now enti sɛ wotie me na yɛ Barcelona a junior Krupi ni agent ɛde ababetu da say enwoma yɛ very cold ɛwɔ in the camp of in Barcelona and after the agent no say nkɔmɔ no ɛnso nkɔ so ntie me player no ebe remain and move ebe yɛ den ɛno yɛ nkɔmɔ efiri ɔde benra yɛ din nkɔmɔ Karim Adeyemi say Karim ɛwɔ Barcelona na Karim ni o Karim ɛwɔ Nigeria on say oye project ɛwɔ Nigeria o two boreholes o two nsuo ɛyɛ nnuama ɛwɔ Ibadan state ɛwɔ Nigeria kromo na nisika na wanya no nyɔnu nko na edi o ɔboa Nigeria a wɔtutu nsuo ni ade a na ɛndɛ na wɔdi a ɛmsa kwa no ɛnɛ izo ɛba no wɔbɔ no saa no okay Karim Adeyemi Barca for mu player na mu pɛ na ɛba no wɔtumi tu kɔ wie no aso okay hey akwa we storm unsa akɔ wachi kaka ɛba ne nkruma no na no di nam sɛ Nigeria for do mu fufu ani we di Nigeria for mu frɛ fufu badoe na ɛyɛ ba na ɛba no Karim Adeyemi otumi tu ba no kɔsoro ɔte a ɔto kɔsoro no waso as waje enso media to aduane wo so odi a na ni achi wo ye panchim ano ɛyɛ Jeffrey Nigeria ni akoda na so yɛde ba yɛde ensam pie ba na sɛ Barca team no player no akwasi sa no pa na meka to sɛ Barca so mo de 20 and I said 30 million ana ekom once already omedi 20 koi ama team no rejected na mo de ten say Barca for plan no 30 million ana deco ayo matwin sam omedi call for Karim Adeyemi na mo Dortmund for no say omonje less than 3 million and o me catch was a player no mo to on 3 million wo mo so mbeto abro ana so omonje emro omonje less than 3 na wo mo editor player no nkomo a free Barcelona so dey be din sam no pi no enso ngate ba na Rooney Borgi say yete so be free pass o be koye dan a yese say suitable offer eba Balgi ebe kom na eno no nko a yese Ferran Torres nso Barca for twese ni future no nso de wo me say omunya do bi na emu ya wo be gya no kwan amana ko no nkoma free aso de ba Jose Mourinho ewo in Madrid na Mourinho no yese aye confirmed and upon me catro say the backroom staffs na be do amami video che say Sami Khedira ene wo mu ebeka no na video analyst wo mu nyina ba be do anopano yi ni nyina dema na Mourinho no yese ni preseason schedule no say the city wo ma finalize na mo tre say 4 friendly games and Jose Mourinho and so ebebo wo mu tre say the 1st of August no mo ko Austria na afi wo ma bo matches ebi ho na on the 12th so Oma bo RCD Deportivo and no game on the boafe the remaining matches ready almost later and omo edebeba fixes are omo be bone de omo edebeba later and yan koma a free Jose Mourinho Madrid aso ye and so ngade na ene unim say mamena or Paraguay the senator I friend Celestine Amarilla ayobia or born adrinchem Mbappe akatem Mbappe so kan sama ma say Mbappe so kabi ama mami zo Mbappe akasetia no na wakasetia gender entiene wode Mbappe call human rights court na sama mi ana wababa kasa the senator Celestine Amarilla say yema obiante ese ni Instagram a wo mo trotro sa nyoma ho no enyo no netro wo ma hackers ana hacken nti nyoma bia nam Instagram na we anyway no waso oni mu hwe na manfo so watwea sign o manfo bo ma dwetche mu zo embia watwa U10 ana wo beka zo ni Instagram ya nti hackers ana trotro sa nyoma eno so ma ekoso ne enkomo a efuo no ba Mbappe nan no wo mo tresa sa kan ho ne ankle no reporter banisa before womu semi-final game awon bebo no womu so mbesa assess Mbappe nine no ami ahwe because kai said 2020 Mbappe enya ankle injury why surgery sini ade a nemom reporter bani chese omo chese boyi enso nine no assign abri eno ayenkomo a efu ono ba de enwon nsem ni nyina no enso ba onim se France womu camp Ngolo Conte ana fe Marcus Thuram womu mienu obi anya single minute e World Cup mo enti de fu ade ba omo players na ma ne bro so Amangolo Conte or national team biemu a obe e wo ida say Neymar be stay and say Neymar stay de ya tene say clubs ne bebre US a wo mu ye enquiries a wo mu ye sem wo betima nya Neymar na mom no ya resem bia Neymar kra na bia retirement bia na odi ababo ntin sem bia retire from any club football and no ayen komo and also meba na FIFA Club World Cup no the next one report ya tene say Qatar ana ebe hosti na ebe si winter a chase ya tese ne wo mu tresem 48 clubs a wo mu bese wo mu ball FIFA Club World Cup no eda so eda table no so a wo mu discuss eno ayen komo a if one ma debanti e trade ebe si and from FIFA wo ma so ye na mame ene manager ya obe adwuma dem a Ghana ye feno Claude Leroy na Claude Leroy enye we obi a mo kai no Ghana ade wa be coach o Ghana ha ye adwuma wo manyimu ye nim ni ye pa na wono na bonadwen enra we interview na interview ye no woni Lequip and a bon komo na interview no chese FIFA president ye feno Gianni Infantino we a polyglot idiot na sasoma ho kenyina no enso mo chese onya bibia o FIFA president oba ya extortion sikadie basa said ye kan eno na oye onya bibia sonko emfama ene the FIFA governing body ema football em benefit bibia mfino so de onima anie na otekwate ya yebeko election ayebeko no ana obia so uncontested aye onopono se ngamu pa mo ye football na se mo so no mo problem o na Infantino no munim se onye hwe the only thing Infantino aye ho ade and say we multilingual ye ka so bi multilingual say o kasa bebre no ka enti oba Africa otimi ka Arabi no a convince Morocco foi no a convince other countries any kasa ne de obetimi akademom say adwuma pass ye adwuma de masa Infantino ye zero no aye dia Claude Leroy also abonade de ama mapai na wode ne ya adwen ze zikadie ana Infantino aye ho adwuma wo FIFA wa onye adwuma bia ye fancy emre na so bida for ba na afi ato aso aye Wontumi 101.3 Wontumi TV Sports Buffet eni
ana die ahi na madrei hwe almost den sports station be na mo kumase ha ortiso Ghana hanyina aye Wontumi edini say Wontumi sports no Wontumi Ghana ha ba ko pe Wontumi sports no Wontumi she fine city na dwam new thing te kona ne so kapoti ya chire ho ye adwuma no omo makanyina Steven Michael mokeka ho Wontumi sports no Wontumi she say Wontumi dia achire say Wontumi ai say Wontumi this sports no ba achire say Wontumi na say Wontumi na just say Wontumi fancy ena uhumia me delivery guy na obabi wa ha ne ho abasem ni fie wura se me mfa samre no
ye Facebook no mugina so den na obi atro Jordan na YouTube Barcelona here we go okay Mario Kodovin no mugina so yama shout out and anopi anafi Mustafa Osama Lincoln munyina mugina so den a ye mam shout out to pa Mensa Collins no eno mam ka unyire mam good morning na chairman say bibia boko de
nyame adom Capo listis Capolastas
more fire say kutu
say bam
why find here
oh bra
okay me Judy Hey, Messiah.
Now we are there.
Oh, now me adom bibia fine Messiah
so what do when you Roman show no and hell Romano
nye is a cry.
Ona America wo mu kakra.
Of course.
On say nyoma bi na ye bi kakra bi aka New York for na ebomu.
Oh. Kise kam na LeBron James o.
Boy ba ka akoba so aka hu nyina proof. Ko say the World Cup ni ke be twu hu nsu no.
Dey zu.
Boy.
Le man fo su ho say.
Ka ba di san ke jeje na ko ye shopping je ni do kakra ni Jimmy lo kakra
Mape
ya pe make ni kiboni ala ni bina ka da ya gum
mo de asort me
ye wi ana de Dr. Amuzu atatu ama se bia wo da fie kakra na ye no ayo ho aduru
fantastic
se mo ba na se bibia agire bi
nkonko
na agan so yi
agan malames
na so yi sisimu
Siemens Vital no agan no
bo ka ko ba dia ke be yo ho aduru brutal
oh yes NDA by still
oh still na wo hontu wet kwa bi apesa ofa ko bi aweti ya anamboa
NDA no crepa
ti December be cry se bia wo ko li aba akra bia
na mo say mbia bibisa ho
ya ba wo de wo mpe hotna ende waka cha
ye me kwa na ba mbese me koshia o mo mbese me koshia o mo LeBron James Floyd Mayweather
asa December wa ko mo nyina
Engineer America say LeBron James ni Floyd Mayweather sankofo no o mo na mbese me share o mo asa
o that December le hola ko
no Mizaya.
Oh,
yes,
Capo
yes. Steve Ohoye.
Akata forest resi wala.
Ani, senior my aba. Na bibi aboko de. Karim ade mi woni video na mi no. Karim.
Ade na de mi na de.
Me kwanka me send no link back.
Karim ade mi.
Say opefufu no.
Yeah.
Kan mo ye ni interview.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Chelsea game bi. Okay.
Yeah. Champions League. And
what share 2 goals or so.
Yeah.
After that, no, mo an interview, no.
Yeah.
Say ni pace, no.
Yeah.
And hena unya ahodi if you know so from fufu
no. Any Barca for you. Fufu no so no.
Nigerian inti. Nigeria for no fufu unti say
yeah, dear. No more than I had to say balai no.
Yes.
But ultimate to go we no aso or take adna ultimate to go.
New ma bebre room.
Adeyemi. Okay.
Motivation say menya video na.
Nanka.
Na they are supported the can. No say twan throw ha.
No crepa. Karim. Karim do obebo Barcelona. No a good player. Obebo pa. Ani. Mami ko Miza omra. Na Miza yenko enra games eba so and then so your big game Spain.
Yes. Yeah. Capo, I think it's a football and how it works. Untimi nyina bakosem ne said city TM free muda. Na said you wanted to any home popoyete no. And then brebia and me timidina so e kase we and wonsun so e betimi asini. Okay. And we ne betimi free mudiaba. Na mum said the city can say krubi wa krubi to aso no. Sa aso na Bible so ya tell baby say there is nothing new under the sun.
Of course.
Na say nye bibia CCC e bia na ye hu say bia si dey. Pen maybe a pen. Yeah. Name maybe a quite for so fast year day. A bad see. Now, in community, I make a candeba baby, Jinani say we've enjoyed a brilliant World Cup, especially where individual talents are shining through different circumstances. Our multimedia or more nations about to this level. The first country to qualify for the semi-final of the World Cup in 2026. The French national team, dominated by people and for a target almost immigrant, are more dominating in this instance. Now, Capo, let me take you back to 1964. Now, in 1954, before it came to 1964, there was a certain coach and a friend Helmut Schön. Now, Helmut Schön na okochi FC Saarbrücken. In Germany. Okay. Then he became the assistant coach of the West Germany national team. During those days, not Yanka Germany boom. Near the East Germany and near the West Germany. Yeah. Now the dominant one in terms of getting results in the women was dominated by the West Germany. And then even the Bundesliga. They believe that clubs like Leipzig, Mo and Co belongs to the East German part. Okay. And then the West German part includes the likes of FC Bayern Munich or more dominant clubs. So the moment Leipzig steps up Biano, it is not a resource or they take it lightly. They take it in an instance say or more to me a fight or more inferiority complex. It's immediate resource. So clubs from that side, the moment they start getting results, it means exceptional results. Now, for West Germany and how dominant they were as at that time, there came the World Cup in 1966. 1966 World Cup England AJ. But check the story, no anyhow. Helmut Schön fast so they are successful with this German team between 1966 to 1974 and Comunini is very exciting. Now, Capo, Oba into the World Cup. Abra no near the assistant manager of the German national team. So in 64, when they were playing the qualifiers, Germany for now, and I said West Germany for no more so because omudi two is on yadi. And also sound down, and I the omudio juma. No more see there be your own penny for one moment to Messi. I cannot and also sound down, we would juma. Now, amidst all of these things and the controversy and all of the discussion that went on, they went into the World Cup as underdogs in 1966.
Okay.
Now, in 66, was dominated by players BT Uvesila and Omode Franz Beckenbauer. Echoed that World Cup as a 20-year-old.
Okay.
Meaning, he said, among the setup new players are not Joe Moody, so I rely on them. No. Nani po so umpire Franz Beckenbauer. And Omode course our World Cup. No. Now, Omu World Cup ne ko surprise the opponent in the shape of how they played because Obianu said Germany for attacking football. But on the resources in the quality, compact, quick counter attack, and midfield dominance by a 20-year-old, and one of Franz Beckenbauer, the announcing Hobe Riase. It's Helmut Holler, Hans Tikowski. These guys were key players among the squad to say they are now Vesila. And Franz Beckenbauer CTT with team.
Okay.
And a fast forward. Because England in the year in 1966 and England it was the final of the 1966 World Cup. That is when the famous your first goal that's what basi Samreya among 42 years Capo 8 memoir. This is the book I read some time ago by Helmut Schön.
Okay.
Now okay book we say what Trobi be said the ability to get successful results does not only rely on the kind of quality you have going into major tournaments, but your ability to understand the quality of your players and their human capabilities.
Sure.
It's also book here that screen you see. You can go to Amazon and go. It's one of the most interesting books you can read about how German football were transformed and became a powerhouse between 64, every 66 World Cup, and 1974. Also, Sebi, so tournament will not cast a World Cup. Unkuni ndiye na wonsa betimi aka no enyina players no oma wo keka ne nyoma bi omo keka na so omo talent bi omo de aba tournament na se quality omo de ba na emom kwa obefa so a obete omo talent na se ubehunu se de omo ni pursuit ne omo ban na ohunu se de obeka ne nyina bom na abo omo amomo timi de nya results the amount and that thing still rings. Because after 66, no more announced themselves. People thought they would go back.
Yeah.
So in 1970, Omode said, "Maya Munina be joining team in B." Then that was the introduction of Gerd Müller as part of the German team with experience. And Franz Beckenbauer no only a club about 20 years. That means by 1970 he's 24.
Yeah.
And I know almost I share England. Almost England by 3-2. But that tournament gives us a certain remembrance. So we told me other France Beckenbauer power Germany. It is not about the quality of football. There was a game of Mubotia Italy in 1970 World Cup. Game ne ended 4-3 in extra time. Frank na me say yi. Me say na yi. Ani ya bandage ne nsani nyina. Ya bandage ne nsani nyina say. Ano the ball ne bossa kosi extra time.
Wow.
Italy defeated Omo by 4-3. But Germans will never ever forget that performance from Franz Beckenbauer.
Wow.
Then fast forward in 74, where Europe and Amokocho in third place. Then in 74, they came to the World Cup as Timur Obamacho. So he picked the team as a young team. Omo grew but also second in 66. Almost all grow BM in 70. Ever mature drew fin the experience fry. By 74, they had become men. And Capo, they went on to win the World Cup in 1974 as West Germany. Now, you look at the beauty of that story, any the history, any idea what you to in terms of World Cup history, he became the only manager. And what bought 3 consecutive World Cup at Waswa, or bought in the semi-final or the final of the World Cup. Then Yaba, as a player, he was not as successful. You go Boheta Bele Moabi, not the assistant coach. For Germany, no opportunity to be coaching the senior team. Now you look at somebody like Didier Deschamps because Ocheke Helmut Schön at the time with the German national team, he played 16 games for them, 17 goals. meaning the return was huge.
Sure.
Solid.
Yeah.
Now the history has been set, it's already there. Now who comes in and does it better? I think to me, Didier Deschamps has done much more better than what Helmut Schön between 1966 to 1974. And the reasons are this. We have a young team, we also have a team. You know, Didier Deschamps are building two different French national sides. The first one of building, was a team of the Omokofa free Euro 2016.
Okay.
Also, that team no more Dimitri Payet.
Yeah.
That time Dimitri Payet former no war England home for West Ham. Ojina free kick you bonnet tonet. One heard Dimitri Payet time there with the English Premier League. Yeah. You can say street football passer will be the street football about Premier League. He was brilliant. Musa Sissoko, Adorami. 2016 common year, Then Portugal beji Euros in the I remember after that, there were a lot of conversations that were going on. Said there be Didier Deschamps' own team for France quality when Juma. But let's not forget, he said before he became the French manager, he had been the captain of the French national team at some point in time.
Yeah.
Or a part of the team now, the 1998 World Cup, which is the first France national team World Cup almost at me a day.
Okay.
Now we can move into Olympic Marseille and the conversations we will have with Olympic Marseille. But my for ref is the first coaching job or the Monaco European final. People don't even remember that for Didier Deschamps. But the reason why everyone will remember him for French national team is how from 2016 or better Danny team no because now Paul Pogba mark about 2014 World Cup. Paul Pogba was the best young player in 2014 World Cup. 2013 about U20. So U20 na Florent Thauvin. Yaya Sanogo, Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
The famous one with Clifford Abuajimo. And I think Ebenezer Sefuamo. Echo was our tournament in Ghana toss so third. So by 2014, these kids were maturing and coming up. But by 2018, not team Luka Krebi na Abekao. There were the same Blaise Matuidi. There was Rafael Varane who had joined Real Madrid because as of 2014, 2015. Real Madrid team are almost 30 games with Breno, and at 2013-2014 was Sergio Ramos in EPP. So Bekaya. Varane no Bobby Bano not consistent. But by 2015-2016, Varane was becoming a key part of the Real Madrid starting team.
Sure.
Then Varane comes into the national team. There is Samuel Umtiti. Theo Hernandez anko 2018 bi Nimia Lucas Hernandez na kwa on about 3. Then Capo over him midfield or the bus our tournament. There was Paul Pogba, Blaise Matuidi ne why in N'Golo Conte. Conte now fina Conte ako the English Premier League with Leicester City. Akunya sa results no. But my team were building here in 2016 to build 2018 3 key players when necessary on Mademano. Capo, Paul Pogba, N'Golo Conte. Yeah. And Kylian Mbappe. So the 2018 team had a perfect balance with these 3 players. Danny team Nukra. Then he won the World Cup. Then he comes in 2022. Beating all us because the history as at that time he said, "Why would you World Cup? Couple the next one about the group stage also free." Because not France in 1998, which he was part of the team. Omoko 2002 Senegal and show first game you move. Emma group stage will be able to move free more. In 2002, Brazil Belgium World Cup 206 on bet mark the round of 16 and the quarter final. From 2006, Italy Belgium by 2010, Italy be from group stage. Spain Belgium by 2014 on Messi up. Saha Cabo. But when you buy you know. We mu team net go.
Yeah.
It's 22. Urban or the new set of centre backs nearby. I never ran in TTB.
As a sem.
Or the open mechanical money could not tell the boys in Anesaba. I know the Varane Kakrebi account for experience. Varane was supposed to be part of the team for experience. By the key cog no build the bar. Kunati, open mechanical. Or the 2 Hernandez ne can by Niniano. Lucas Niniano.
Yeah.
So in 18 na Lucas na bought 3. 22 about the new na bought 3. Or do introduce Trameni mu into the team meboa.
Yeah.
22. Or the Rabiot Asabishim. And we maintain Griezmann. And we part of 18 meboa.
Yeah.
We maintain Giroud. And we maintain Kylian Mbappe. And we do Osman Dembele be kan won kakra. Capo. And Marcus Thuram no maka gu akiri.
Material so.
And we do Julius Kunde bebo too. You're free 22 now or yeah the transition. So in the transitional phase of getting to the new French team no krano. Or side the beto so second will walk up.
Ka final.
Ene team no Saliba. Saliba more 18. Meboa. Why is that team no menyon? The last World Cup was Hugo Lloris meboa. Yeah. Was that team nim? We maintain it you. Tio no krane kra tio mo bebre sa Lucas Digna na ebo. Kunde da sobo. So Yakaso beat national team transition as here. This man has been brilliant. He does not forgo the old. Neither does he neglect the new.
Or blended.
But or blended.
Adwumara no.
Ano mo bia ate ne ho ase. Owuro nie. Osi magic captain somebody ama Mbappe. Griezmann bo afu. Oso on fa ho.
Enye na sem kura.
Because the team will move on from you. Who Griezmann what World Cup na say?
Enye na sem kura.
The team will move on from you. Ebe moving on from you because the new generation na me bo the omu leader nie. When am I so your omu leader? No behind him say Olis, Dembele, Mbappe, Doué, omuntimi mo together. Meboa.
Means the selection quite problem man.
All the selection I problem man.
Yeah. Go bakola do baby over started.
And the reason why the management skill no top notch. Yeah, but tournament is I Emery more body view. Now he change your and when he introduce I Emery.
Yeah.
Ya share two. Manu Kone wa yellow card. Trameni won't turn papa.
Yeah.
Odi yellow card be moi. Meaning he says Trameni nya fit in the semi-final. Ebe high free. Zaire Brabe kutabo oni bi. Because Morocco for ni kutabo oni bi more. Osubebo oni bi mai. Akulana so buy wa big give. So he puts them on the spot. He support. I'm not going to get no be asha no be a kobenjo. United in purpose, brilliant in execution.
A very good coach.
You're underrated, no?
Yeah.
But I think whatever Helmut Schön did with the German national team, we never ye at a good different level. Zidane Adjumane be anything.
Oba.
The standards this man has set with the French national team.
So Bano and quarter semi-final.
Watch the Nations League. I'm so on the next one take the Euros now went to me on your day. And for France Angelo. The next one. The last time he got closer, and not France.
World Cup no more do.
No.
We need a Euros no.
And the numbers. Oh no, the numbers no kutana no bra draining tears. Unless you don't want to acknowledge greatness. Unless you person who person you say be old here. Hey. But we know watch tactics, watch man management, and the results has been splendid for the French national team. Capo, we're in the last tournament so the almost second or the almost third the crown. Wow. I will not look back and say that this man came to the French national team and he has been a failure. Men come a team captain and a World Cup winner. After captain and a World Cup winner, or a captain and European Championship winner as a player. So as a player, he won it all. Also club side. He was part of the Juventus team on mobile Champions League final in 95-96. It went as a player and was World Cup at the Champions League at Yoma Bibre. And as a coach, was the Monaco team and no be any DDS over to the IBB or the baby.
Proven winner.
Wabe Euro finalist, or a World Cup winner, or a Nations League winner, or a Euro semi-finalist, or a World Cup semi-finalist beam.
Champion coach. We are married for the final.
The difference between Western Brazil team from 94 to 2002 is that Brazil and maintaining one coach. Because Brazil bought final of 94, bought final of 98, bought final of 2002. Almost in 94, Roberto Baggio caused a penalty. No, 98 ana Zinedine Zidane mo sorry ya won auditions ne kan bia omo de je 2002 no Oliver Kahn ebe so fa Ronaldo nsa no. The quality of football mo born within that period no was mind blowing. Bebeto mo ebe bo mo de awie de aba. Omo ba Ronaldo ni Capo mu so ba be so mo de abo. But we ne de wafa one player or the ayemyensa Mbappe 18, Mbappe 22, Mbappe 26.
Didier Richard
Quality.
Whoa, Matty.
Because World Cup now bono obi a celebrity players.
Yeah.
But the quality of coaching and man management this man the abado. O deserve every single accolade. Knowing say
we give him credit.
And the last World Cup. We didn't want to hear brutal. You will World Cup no cause of team coach or didn't want to
Real Madrid straight.
Top stars no. Top he has shown so to me managing dressing room. Or to me managing your baby. Can't take the bench. Obabawa. He's happy.
By team no for shit.
Imagine
it's not about
you guys are superstars or dressing room.
It's not about you.
Don't be me now. Well, if you enter the dressing room, you can't talk against him because as a player, they are why you know.
Why be able to? And yes, so only who are the players here guy also. And
on Sanchez said Obro also.
Yeah.
This is where Carlo Ancelotti's message comes in. So Carlo is in a dressing room. Don't be overly tactical.
Yeah.
And at the same time, don't show too much weakness.
Okay.
Or he is not overly tactical. Definitely, he doesn't also show too much weakness. And my boy is in front of so.
Fancy you are coach Rabaso. Why are they? And I'm saying, cry me expect to say, you need to single out a coach and appreciate him because players are some now.
Don't be about a kind of World Cup and I say, wash a train and Mbappe, or chasing record. But how this man has managed to bring the best out of, and will be a Casa Madrid, no, the Intina only a command and no break.
Yeah, but Obaha, the Kui.
And no, two tremendous free to me, and someone who call about Team the Baby.
But
baby, or two player be a film beyond, shaking more bonny, and not shaking cram a booby.
Well, I'm found here. Why now, Membrata? You be room now, baby, fear be dim cover. Then Friday, so on some coffee. Whoa, still, any you kind of say 1 year walk up, 1 year transfer, and still over me walk up, no, me, Kaka, and that's all where we.
Now, I made a day me.
Okay, a day, you know,
Shadrach.
On the okay, you know, against us was a 1 goal. Yeah, it's a goal, is a was 1. Yeah, and you also open the team.
Shadrach. People think I was just.
Capo in tea, no,
it is.
I
was if for
would dear man, a man energy.
A man come recover auntie. Carry my day means I'm okay.
And Omra Gana, ever one of with my boy league, you know. Very full guardian.
Capo, woke up on many ajo.
Yeah.
Na, yeah, some Isaiah, a ball coach, Didier Deschamps Abasso.
Yeah.
Wabe Jumakesi pa.
Yeah.
And send your kind of sape pepe and also busadinti and also 1 year genetics from the parents, but a lot of African food. And obusa se food bembru ni fifimu and also fufu and the money granis alanti. That is
wow. Can I new thing do for you? Ultimate to
bring.
I don't think any ultimate to Ricardo. Okay, and I know how we did ultimate to Ricardo.
It's you manage your press up. Yeah, I need to and now we did and now we did.
Hard
idea press up.
Okay, go.
You see, at this point, Kylian Mbappe belongs to the exclusive pool of greats in football in World Cup history. Mbappe, no, Medina Chiache from Monaco. I love that guy. And every time I obobo biano, Mbappe, I only go to watch Mbappe and how he goes about the business. Now, he can be the greatest in World Cup history. Okay. If Otwasu say and if France etimeje World Cup no, in the next 2 World Cups to Caribbean and as the next one he can be there. If Otimi control himself, maintaining the body,
yeah.
Now, explosive as or I think he can continue like that because The talent pool, no, France will not be in short supply of quality. A bit to me, Abuano. Now, it is never about the goals alone. It is never about the goals alone. Most Real Madrid fans, I mean, share them to Vini, sir, because their darling boy is Vini Jr. Simply because of the Omoje Champions League. We buy no Wontumi ni Omoje Champions League. But Nientia, the Umutia na Castle Omeyano. He's doing it, and that is to score the goals for them. But Kylian Mbappe, I will stage now when he play more the table of men. I won't drew. Messi, football
is what drew.
Okay. Oh, hobby you. He Papa, sorry, ultimate Nasubi.
It's how?
Yes.
Wow.
Because media Messi. Football no the football now a World Cup.
Football no
a special competition in about 4 years. Ti be drew now you do or what? The man.
Yeah.
A special competition. Unshare views in this generate and the headlines are ever a lot of controversy. A part of it. But he's moving in the direction of Pele. A record at a very young age, 17 scoring hat-tricks here and there, and he did it at 19. Now he's the only player of 4 goals in a World Cup final. He scored a hat-trick at 2022, and then in 2018 Oshebako. Now you can't performance any impact ni ade na nipa na ja to a obi be hwese bi a obe emulate o chire bibi aye so different. Now the man me pe Kylian Mbappe ni say and I said penalty. He complained to the referee. He came back and scored a wonderful goal. That is a player who believe, self-belief. Now nimnia oye. He's a player that performs even under pressure. In the 2022 final, how many players and a bit by sir? So you will be subconsciously obejia to me so Messi war tournament in Imuno or Sheko 8 goals there. Bana or raising maybe I mean to mean catch here. He goes into the game, he scores. Or in party game no so well. So this is a jewel.
Messi for
he is taking the baton. Sending a share near share name and other players which was there. Omokwa one a being. Akadi only we be compete say
Busy as one of us watch on the next two after Messi. No,
he is. And you say after Messi, so no more press.
Africa
2022 and then the press in the final.
And I feel so.
How many players? Na make us say play be anywhere Messi competition at the World Cup than Kylian Mbappe. A lot didn't understand.
One in the final, but hat-trick.
World Cup final, penalty, but no abuashe. Yeah, the 2 or non-drop, no abuashe. No other team than Argentina and Messi. You can't say be I want to say, but me my chef venue, my cup venue be a crowd or no noise in I was shivering. So imagine say, oh now we take all the decisive penalties. No, Osako Jinechiri boy, you know.
Wow.
Being a footballer at the biggest stage, you know, any easy, any joke. Any joke. I don't know, catch you say the legends are France and you know, Michel Platini, ne Zidane, ne Namfufu, you know, the lives of Thierry Henry. What Pio Marco Church Asio.
So Capo
he's the all-time leading top scorer for more. Almost 98 World Cup. And then I know Mukremo, I know Musubeji 2018. Into separation, I had the Aka and Sebimoje Ballon d'Or. That which is an individual achievement. But I won't rate this gentleman because of Obeso Ballon d'Or Nimu and Nasa also. I just want to
enjoy our Bonnie achievement here or World Cup. You know,
World Cup now he is the man. Dembele, Dembele should send 5 goals, 6 assists. He's also doing well.
Yeah. But Omunina debate in you say Lawrence India Dembele no be more than Osman Kylian Mbappe because we really Champions League no when na na boy na masa abeje wo ka mu mienu ani bi a goal scoring no kra no oje but oben no kakra
man bi o scapa na offering crofo bi say omonye business discussion na oba no de obi ti say mebia say Newton na eba no de akomia buy komia buy a good morning boss good morning as our chair be na on feed no sanchi you know say my friend we are talking money you are greeting money is that why we are here?
Okay,
when we are talking about football and then greatness now World Cup or pacho or the
Champions League okay,
so if you are talking money and you're on a greeting money,
okay,
World Cup is the ultimate. FIFA World Cup is the ultimate. It is almost me kwaje World Cup now. He is the clear favorite for the Ballon d'Or trophy. Baby ordinary crop for na question. Is it done womb? Platini womb, one beam now, but even Omukochi womb, Didier Deschamps, Omunina womb,
Katobia,
Patrick Vieira, Omu great.
Yeah.
But Mbappe is so different. Stage, you know, I get tense, you know. You see him performing. Now, some players are more a special quality in the atmosphere. BBI difficult, you know. You get him. That is where the Messis they are. So Pele, a trial of World Cup trophies.
Yeah.
Ebiana fate, destiny, and Krabiano be different. But when you all born in India, a front team, almost looking more like an unstoppable force in a better society in the next 4 years. No mathematic competition there. I think Pele Akunya no transfer ye. And say injury be a mba. The only thing I mean is Mbappe was what they kind of game, no any aerial ability. In terms of agility,
yeah.
Nasa what practicing the art of free kicks account. So when you're not one, and no many need to try. Say, oh, chana to her now, who jana manako.
Chusubako.
General Mazrael penalty no koyeno. E duru hona adwene bi ani ni trim bi
so that cannot to form
because me pace no ano den. Untumi. Mazrael intimi ni Mbappe nko. So if Otimi polish sa nyoma mienu kan ho because already he can score with the left or you're very powerful with the right.
Yeah.
Tidi aka no ye we no. So the kan ho he will score a lot of goals over the career. But I won't define him because by the goals I watch the impact that he makes.
Yeah.
Once a World Cup, he best starting, you know, we were thinking about possibly an egoistic atmosphere, but derail the focus of French national side, you know, because near who the echoes were Real Madrid. But there they assemble, and it's as if say youngsters be a more area, they just want to have fun. Michael Olise, Desiree Doué, Dembele, whoever is playing is doing very well. So for Mbappe there, Medina Echo is climbing to the very apex of World Cup greats.
Okay.
And about the mentality, no, in a very difficult situation. In moments, I won't say players be a coil, you know. That is where you see Kylian Mbappe. And now the only hope of Africa, and to me, qualify. That is Morocco. And me show a game, you know. Morocco are enough reason for them to qualify.
Okay.
New thing, and now during the show, no can say if you want to qualify, it be dependent on our attack, no. And no, it was a team that they paraded. They lacked presence up front. So when you obi jine ni muwa, say no be cause Upamecano and Saliba issues, they could have had a chance. But in the game, I don't know more build up, no more calling for danger in their own zone.
Okay.
Because they didn't have a presence up front. That was the game. And he said, Hakimi ultimate try overlapping call offensive so deeper.
Yeah.
Na deadly. Tenua Mohamed Wabi Obre, he had no solution to the problems. Opposition now share no.
Yeah, very
Media
tough.
let me feel say it was a game that Onya an attacker Otimi put the brakes on the where Mbappe and then Dembele feed from now, and they will have a chance.
Okay.
But you can't progress in World Cup and I say every competition without having an attacker equally causing defense and the problems. And so Morocco, it is never a failure. I'm sure that by the distance of where they went the last competition, you might say but how many teams can go toe to toe with the French national side?
Oh my idea.
They are playing for fun. When you say brigidi what Rabiu Asamna Okano. Also, they didn't see it as a difficult challenge for the Omo training for game. Just a walk in the park for them, because Sabari will not be playing, and who says Morocco for create a lot of problems for them in attack. And then they did Morocco for Ekofi, and then they cause themselves some troubles or defensive shape. So Morocco deserve to be out of the competition, but I will not take it as a failure on the part of Morocco. Though or more a target, the destination drew here, but I think the opposition were just too strong enough for more and Ra and Morocco and qualification ticket to the next stage. So France deserve to qualify. My idea, 8 goals for Kylian Mbappe, another for Ousmane Dembele. I want to see the end to this story.
Okay.
Yes. But then France, Spain and Belgium. Yes, Spain for you because Spain coach and yen celebrities superstar. That's a stardom affair. They are an efficient machine. They are here to concede.
Collective.
Rudy Garcia was a scrappy performance in the group stage. And we free her. Yes. The only ultimate test I enjoy Belgium was against Senegal. And the United States of America. But Spain, they've always been at the business end of every competition on my ball, be it the Euros and also Mobile Nations League. They've always been there. It's difficult because Belgium for the better still. Defensively, on better still. Now the entire is solid, not because a defensive unit. But it's about the structure of Spain. Spain, one of the finest right backs and left backs, Coquiera and then Pedro Porro, and depending corner. But these are some of the players I was on for the big teams. Porro, so for Barcelona. You have a good right back. Performance, it goes unnoticed. I think Belgium may pose a threat to them, but eventually my bet will be on Spain to progress to the last 4.
Well, thank you, Midasi. New brain now. Yentoa swims Ghana for Adrian Chebibro Kwame Nyako say he's right. If Hurricane wins the World Cup, you win the Ballon d'Or, just like Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi. Okay, and no Kwame no, and I will also advance. See few babies who are no nyadrin cry. I will say World Cup for no eso. Now you can say change the Champions League, Now player when your opportunity uncle World Cup and so you can say into no
and then you be a free bar. Player uncle,
when your opportunities World Cup
be a free bar.
World in nature say.
World Cup no.
I saw say champion. Now champion European share world in.
Because we be
no, certain things are facts, certain things are opinions.
Okay.
What did they mention? I had to say you school who's your universal asset. You catch us a subset here, can see a universal asset. So Europe na share. Europe na share. It's a real me.
Okay. I do that.
I say I'm about to narrate World Cup.
So we are on Adrian. Yeah.
I'm for dreaming so on that.
So me so mbobi da chi.
We are now supporting now one Kobe. No do Kobe sana. But assume say we can just World Cup. No tell the man Kobe on focus.
Allah baby, na ni jaje no.
No last 4 years.
It is you. Oh, new brother. Yeah. Heavy is heavy.
And I'm sure we know now. Me admire Kylian Mbappe just as Steve show a lot of admiration. Now Mbappe will grow Deschamps, he's blessed to have in the squad way at the disposal. One thing I overshadow and say, regardless of how good you are as a coach, you need quality.
Oh yeah.
You need quality. Sometimes there be a problem not starting out having quality and not being able to fix them into a structure. And they ordinarily, I'm not for credit because this coach undeserved players. At some point, someone for a question or two, I do with the Blasters earlier starting. Materials a credit the Shams. There are about 3 players are more positions, more ball, and now more roles are more performances. They are in transition. Players, more profiles, they are in transition. For instance, Michael Olise as a central creator behind the striker. As a number 10, we know say or ball right, inverted by we know left wingers. But then World Cup, I'm going to say he's traveling from the wings to the center as a number 10, chief creator of the side.
Yeah.
Usman will grow to some extent in the last 2 years, kakra, in the profile American was no. But also moving from the left, echo box room as a second striker, as a partner in 4-4-2, occupying the half spaces. Now or allow other partner and also I'm gonna engage the other side of the attack, especially when France system a movie into 4-4-2 or no and a Killian. Olise and a Due. Central duo no Ayamano Kone.
Okay.
And Adrian Rabiot. Pachawati I say.
Yeah.
2 central, 2 out wide, and a 2 top. Usman and a Kylian Mbappe. Systematically, we move into 4-3-3. A smooth papa. A seamless because Olise no and also a drop it deep abeka 2 no my friend no. Friend now up front no a Due. Usman and Mbappe as a focal point. Now when you see me and free one club and a debate into no, more easier.
Yeah.
Adrian Rabiot can be civil highlight on my Shadrach, but some reading said okay.
Okay.
Then my started the free pepe. Clearly Mbappe the engagement of the box no group now na me said the biggest tool in the pace. But around box no, not Thierry Henry be. I mean all the wide force almost the drop off shoulder. On say Gary na a post here and a fair free to see the man. Shadrach.
Okay.
We felt Morocco didn't pose any threat to us. There was nothing and there was nothing to fear from this team throughout the match. That's how we felt. I spoke with the Moroccan players and they said they were stronger 3.5 years ago. Adia Oka one seminar a threat. Anytime Bia what is Obika threat in one seminar. On come midfield. On can defense.
Attack.
A attack.
Yeah.
All the technical words of football, so what's not a boss here? When we talk about possession, we say a department to be one.
Yeah. Infinity.
In a final third, how can possess the ball?
Maybe.
And why do you keep the ball in the defense? What for? And I want to take you off. So you get a possession, the others are grown in Genvin.
Yeah.
You get a fretter. That's just in the final third worker. When somebody says solidity, compact, oh baby and Comareco.
Yeah.
It's a ball also hot here, and then a bluff on them.
And then
the technical words are the wheels of the game.
In the west side, man.
Or say a man puts a threat. That's just attack of Morocco and show up. And when who said no game, me na imagine me say Morocco more respect France do. When me who said no bono kwa ni mo hono ma bibia shake upamikano mo aba be ye midfielders, but the queer ball the fast buying it was a turnover. Turnover no. Me catch na me division 2 players and say a queer me no so ne lusu ball obi anim.
Okay.
Ya yere waje and I will pass akoche. But the reading deeper into the game no, we are offside back kwa. Ya jibo no so my opponent no me catch me strikers no you offside 2 no apagya kokoro tiri akere oh yeah sorry offside me ensa oh yeah sorry offside 4 oh yeah sorry okay ho na o kan krofo no ho me busa me strikers no it's also another way of losing the ball but I know check France then it was a forced turnover and it dangerous no ya yire wo am lose ball no on say Hakimi lose ball no deep lose ball no ma recover bim ade am hu about the Deschamps team ni say was also ball Lucas Dean as a left back I will invert it. Okay. I mean, and go no come kakra.
Okay.
What inverting means, but be a Lucas Dean war as a left back and nka ubehuno either underlap or overlap. Odu wing and na seko. Shadia wa hamame. Ombra na chika kra bi ne shadia. Be a born of fire na won chen hase no. So full back na you say Lucas Dean wa ye no. Hold it here. So France team Lucas Dean aba no. What's a way omo ya free players na wa ha.
Yeah.
Lucas Dean ejina ha no. One dey ko vinfin ho no ma say.
Yeah.
Or a higher way. A one more a press ball originally. They go ne buy no. Area ha Kylian Mbappe ha no find the goal now.
Sure.
Or share you know.
Yeah.
Area ha Lucas Dean ebenya one shot to be boy.
Yeah.
So Kylian Mbappe ball never turn it no. O share camera na chia. Na ono no jina ho Lucas Dean no jina ho. So oma go ne nko. One fin pa me share no so ha ne say. Akwaya ye fast so on bo play no ne nko. Ye fast so ye question. Cool ball say wa allow Kylian Mbappe man akọ go no. The same way no and no obiti Issa Diop. Issa Diop is a quality player. But Mbappe really has shown different angle of his game. Say you say when America too we dangerous where you say but Capo so do box on one. Or one near man and this is it. What who say? Yeah. The space between Mbappe shooting points, you know. And Issa drop on a couple, 4 meters, a number 9 pe. 1 meter, a referee 9 or chimuno, a referee number could be a couple, a 1. It is sure be Mbappe just shooting bono, but on my the other angle, way drone, you know, on my reverse way no. One say, Issa drop and I can say unblock it to open up a way for you. I had to decide about block bono. Yeah, but
this heavy goalkeeper no. Me as a muso deceive goalkeeper no.
Na maybe keeper no or block man and kobepe. Shahama me. O de obo no e wo ha sei no. Hwe hapani ade ha mi o. After someone say na Mbappe na mo hwe ade o hold on. Mbappe na shout in the no.
Yeah.
Now at this point Mbappe knows everything. Say he has the opportunity to have this ball back. Two, you and if Mbappe ho ko ba bia load no ba bia referee now. Also a load no France. How many players against Morocco?
2 players.
It's a high offensive press. Naturally, France, they allow you now the ball number because they know say Mbappe beko, Griezmann beko, Ousmane Dembele beko. Now the coach is saying, "Young Trump defense because when we win the ball, we are close to the goal area. You better decide it quickly." It's a 2 different angles and common kind of situations. The overload now in favor of France, and I kill Mbappe positioning and Crofono. Awareness, high awareness. Maybe I say, what awareness is all good. But the defender not to be hearing Mbappe to blow because awareness was slow. But about look, watch it here. This is the 4 meters. Now when I want to say, I'll drop in defender on the left. Angle winning from out. Because you're dropping or then the body left on your friend shoulder drop.
Okay, or the uniform game.
Yes, or the Yankoha. Yeah. No defender no Kobe. No son will be a space in Namasaka. I don't know what the year no young a fresh shoulder drop. Or maybe I'm for to kind of body faint. Mesmo yes I know. Or Kwaba come. What's that?
Now me you game over. Maybe to see ya.
Big it show no.
Yango. As I quarry there.
Why so more?
Bitino
angle we no who ni ye na do other angle be ba o man nko o do man nko o be hu me kase o drop defender na corner left so the defender to say any main force block and I could deflect it mama allow keeper no now why dangerous are we if you know cross kasa obetimi the dangerous the word dangerous na describe na abeka ho yeah abeka ho now we no crowd why no anya the biggest strength o de hari nyina obehunu obema different angle no so drop Issa drop watch it here oh yeah and you fresh shoulder drop no. Obetia say repeat am wahwe one. Yeah. Obeto akwa ha ba kope. Emu bi ma na na the ball akwa Iron Robin mo Salah mo ye. Nancy crowd. Oh, watch it.
Okay, you be see a ball no direction say you.
At this point no say Capo so you be pe otaya angle ha obobo ya be fa ball no kwa yim. Baby a ball no. So I say wo ball.
It's all balancing no nya space then we found.
The slightest of angles are important. They make this wide forwards. Obama yo mo Thierry Henry mo. O call the other side now boys go bebre. la me mu nyina bi na say odo ko say yankuri fan odi akira ba left na keeper na wu Coutinho mo ya Coutinho ba drop ha omra no na ball no keeper no always they will drop you. Also you watch that what's angle be man na Mbappe ne strength and kasa susuni ne strength ne say Shadrack betimi mako 2018 of Fabobi against Argentina Marco Rojo final or the no share box no Japan Tiano that has been Mbappe's biggest strength and it's a no at the center force for a year at the ball to it Mbappe he has become very dangerous also around the box. Wow. Now France a well oiled attack. Usman Pan and Rami who's holding the tika ball. No or connected corner. Usman Dembele. 2018 we are one prepare Amra Bat. We cry the other one. We the other one. No. We're 22. We're 22. 18 no the other so. The tool. You can say tool. Adia odi ayi adwuma di defenders pa the tool the Americano o take off any Americano and now only said odi yi sa drop no so no o ma yi sebe facha me o ma Mazraoui stupid yan come Mazraoui penalty no so because Mbappe intelligent technically no na me describe it no I want the video woni be Mazraoui Mbappe nra some Mbappe no what's an effective angle you're right ebi na omudi ye Kudus no o send the ball come Richarlison because Kudus no up left no so Shadio ha me okay more man enko before no move box room na no and no referee ya dey too make dey ya chore Ghana Premier League referees say be for the conference ho ba wo dey ye be call hold it here guys hold it here wo hu Mazraoui on his drop omuni say sa angle no mujina no ho Mbappe e person shoot too because the strength and the right okay so technically when your analysis I catch say stop on the right no on the weakness no so say Mbappe call left a cut back and just where you shoot in the film
but we jano shooting
yes and we tell you
no ordinary call no said be all man space man
so Mazraoui is perfect but then Mbappe no so na try say okay man you share free mu no
me smart
yes say okay Salisu su Ronaldo bi na Ronaldo person shoot awa ha and Salisu defend Rakwana Ronaldo de crochet box no so watch Mazraoui you send the body no when leaning the body na Mbappe ho she Mazraoui body on commenting ho 1-on-1 ye when leaning the body in the back lean back oh the American and inside drop so body chidom and Mbappe say no way
the be fahabat mo de meto
so you do all your best I catch no you analyze the actual but how did
we book mu nyansa ba Mbappe the fie nyansa
so what na dey no
yes but tactically san ya catch you say EBC
angry on there to stop him from this angle no so say na call left no the same thing omodo here Kudus against one of the teams now the ball man or switch Kudus to the right no so
okay
and go cross on the far how Richarlison
so game me kai
okay Richarlison ball nice goal
be me kai pa
Onyama wa obo say
early stage in the Premier League English Premier League
yes sir
very nice
the defender was good so Shadrack Benya sa goal about the so the defender did what is ethically done as a defender obeying the body in the back no I force you into weakness but then if you're intelligent you do something out of your weak situation and Mbappe nya penalty and a Kudus nya assist in the free those boys no when you game no when you obey when you obey now so sha can Mbappe different player obejina ball so no attend here so obi ba no otia so e dia mano so what can come and say
wow
so Kylian Mbappe has grown penalty no dey bonu yade of course bonu yade bonu delay pa obi anako kodada bonu yade Kitwa be on the Belgium Spain game no one offensive pressing in one be am here in the ball this is something usually no the champs and can game no or be come about the ambassador there and you she defender no oh more man for ball nko Capo more man for ball nko she 2 against 1 at 2 Mbappe no she 2 no
okay
she 2 no she always second do obona chi dom no ba bia na ogina on fan ko isa do ba bia na isa do ogina because when you say so we free was so boa upopini no left wo it was apart from say Mazra we are leaning the body in the back train left wo no na isa drop so okay it could
one
honey could so analyze the situation no space no ha because when is space in there ko boa we find the only fanya bibia and I'm just space in there too and no occupy so I left no because could so per left na oh Capo say
otobo no ko the only option
say na there no analysis in it you catch the players and say o may you say or the ball be far the the defenders in there you catch them say so man ya one could be ko o be use it will be support the same thing so catch them as we say could now watch it here
okay
in both situations you know all of them they were forced into their weak foot they still got something out of it.
Wow.
Now she could use the Mbappe. They still got something out of their weakness. For better, so the man generation. So could squad yeah. I think I could use the man. I could say no. I'll still take the ball. And then Mbappe said, "Let me hold on. I'll still take."
Wow, nice one.
So, Oshe, omo situations now. Omo me you na you dangerous around the box. There will be a back catch will be no. Omo bibi. Na me no ka Sadio. Na me dey make ball remove over Nigeria. Na omo attackers ni atenten for.
Okay.
Yeah, analysis no. Average no make me about 20 crosses. So you catch Felix Chase say. Anytime be our case on attackers in the back no. Untimi wie na 10 minutes no.
Okay.
You know what Coach Adote did? And Coach Adote catch Vincent Atenga say every single time the center forward you know before no be kosoro no engaging no form. Into we kosoro not just while contacting first onya sa energy no. And it happens to be Coach Adote one of the best games are Obodima Mediama. I know qualify team no Nigeria no.
Yeah.
So Mbappe he's become very dangerous around the box.
Whoa.
Now,
new.
Yeah.
Oba Spain kakra bi near Messi. Na yesremo your numbers no and your number no is on the screen. You know na your DJ videos no on landscape. Men ye phone say guitar no. BBC now are recording na was send the aba number no ye pin into yesremo. Time no so a bebo e dia mamu nti mo amode e ba no so emre so a ye bebo na e dia mamu Spain and Belgium. Spain and Belgium no time ye follow game we are say pa no say obi ye changes na o lead game. O ye changes otimi ye kwan mi no so. Ada so the defender neighbor. Yeah. Now be protecting lead you know. But what you say? The defender about the idea and say you got your right back and so okay. And you do kwabana no dey baba raman by. On how to you know keep the results positive. Obi junior defense. But okay, France 98. You know what the guy be bad game for Brazil, Danielson. Okay. On the boy you say the buy, you know. Yeah, Domino. Yeah. Danielson far ball now, no they corner flag. No man for questions say no Brazil dey na mo obi am say we protect him leading no more attack am neba. But then later we understood they say to keep the ball you are also defending. When you have the ball yeah, you also defend because opponents and they no gina so no they be attack you. But then when you name once you keep the ball, you also attack. But it's a literal way of reducing the chances of the opposition because the amount near fretful no a ball no now you have the ball. Sana Spain now here a World Cup we say profile tactical profile bomu pa feminu profile no. Kai Havertz profile no. Yeah. And a Daniel Momu profile no. Wow. Ferrov. Only say been Jordan here no. Jordan or a winger. About 10 and now a 9. Give me one. So more was on and church I'm be and find Jordan Kotu before from farmer. And also a distracted coaches, you know. Some fan more rings, some fan for me no idea. You can overcome dominant, no. Dominant, no. A boss a second striker, no. Yeah. It will be a boss force, no. But coach big professor or the concha. Coach big professor be 1 2 top. Kai have it will be able to be bonus 2 top. Coach big flexibility as way, no. Daniel mo profile, no. Kai have to be bonus 8. Omo profile, no. And you say Jordan with me, Jenny one abandoning fee because the belief say more the technical requisite mama play making game to be. Wow, na Daniel no Spain is so flexible.
o check a coin for some defend here. They don't stay in the block so switching between the 4-2-3-1 Rodri and a Pedri ode sa Daniel Mo so na 3-man midfield ode omo kwhye Alex Baina and Lamine Temua na 4-2-3-1 it is all no move systems no against Cape Verde about more shot on target. The next game Saudi 1 Austria 1 Austria crowd 0 not person send statistics cinema. It has been 0-0-0-0-0 until Uruguay and what 2 shots on target and no I'm drop here more SG no at 0.63 I'm a chance of scoring the game then do one cry. Yeah, Spain you can go through up to Portugal no more chances around 3 or 6 shots on target from Portugal.
But
the number of chances they create, efficient in the final third. 22 shots, 27 shots. They can go for 27 shots with only 7 on target. That is around 25%. That is also around taking 4 with only 1 on target. 4 shots per single shot on target. And efficiency, the production don't produce broso, but sticking the balls in the net, and problem.
Well, you ever shared the ABC? Young fancy.
And now I'm going to do it. So I'm shutting from 88 minutes in
the late goes.
Yeah, they keep you shut once they have the chance to enjoy the game. Until the 80 plus 83,
yes,
84.
The last minute.
Yes, Spain will go so maybe counter no a favor Belgium tonight. Belgium a back counter. Charles de Cartelere efa ball no on the goal. Obetimi punish Spain defense no. But that's when there's a first turnover up high the pitch.
Okay.
Spain maybe all 3 goals in this game. Say Belgium are defending well. Yes.
But
and I don't think say Belgium will continue pool. Maybe Bobby. And then a big trap no. Bobby and Spain ever share possession. None of the teams in this World Cup. Spain are concede say they don't concede by defend no. They concede by keep they keep the ball.
Yet to even concede so Lukaku
maybe 3-1 score line.
Lukaku the King Luka.
All right.
Okay. Mizaa read that you go kaka na you say Lukaku as last as yeah.
I think so for the post World Cup has brought a lot of things. Some good fortunes, some bad fortunes.
Yeah.
Now I think for the good fortunes you have to do with the deals our players Nibinya, especially with the Black Star players.
Yeah.
It's no surprise they say you will World Cup and give you mention your opportunity to see a kind of Cologne. The World Cup in itself, waiting a qua the beyond yes, catch players.
You don't hobo. Because one will benefit you.
You don't hobo. I've seen players before the World Cup no, na clubs or mobono and kuyi. And after the World Cup no, they've had massive contracts. So for example, Balo Toure na oba Ivory Coast game nimba bobo ba kumi no bi no obo how many games you don't to aso wan mo bebre but then okohifa Newcastle meboa Mazambi bobo ma Switzerland nansi atwetwe ba kumi ni Steve player no next season oba the Premier League name
yeah
what did they mention us? So there are a lot of positive things that are attached to the World Cup. Now we can talk about how the World Cup lifted Mohamed Kudus in 2022. We knew Kudus that one ameboa.
Yeah.
We knew Kudus. One and name Kudus. But 22 World Cup need a different level. After 2006 World Cup, only labor saying called Blackpool. So 2010 the any boy so called Blackpool no so. But any of the World Cup no boy Nibiano showed a massive improvement and a reflection.
Man, deal. Kevin Prince Boateng. You put him up both players.
So I'm happy for Gideon Mensah. At least the German Bundesliga with Cologne and Co will open him up. So anytime you pay close attention to what he does. Okay. Then we'll come and draw the proper assessment. So Ghanaians last now we Bundesliga. Now they are in the same league. So we'll do proper assessment of these two players and how this one fast over. All you say to post in the comment or post in the way you are lucky comment, you know.
Hey.
You see? Also, the catcher say,
yeah,
no, you come saying we overhype a lot of things and we over criticize a lot of things. The emotions are they attach religion, politics, football. You come saying a broad draining so. The emotions are they attach religion, politics. And if a sports, no come saying no
sentiment no.
It was so too much. Because now Capo supposed to be obi a wonni mu baby a Capo me catch so oshia one on one say I want to me hwe wani
so be di watamama
because wakoka sports
enye ni favorite
and I say enye ni opinion enko me the last time I me hunu obi kire me say boy we say na ye say true we nam ka say
no ha hu bi
Capo
enwaro
me really din am say
It's true.
It is because people are passionate and they can't manage how passionate they are when it comes to football, their religion, and politics. Emotions.
Ali do no abobi ama ya pa munya amatu.
Anya baba ya rahaya na yebejina be Ali do the goat.
Yeah.
Ali do the goat. Baba ya rahaya. Baba ya rahaya.
Pa no nye de bia na okra obenya.
And besides tournament na ekoye no kra no, the first game onya boy is game.
Yeah. TSRema munya abuti.
Time of bam na so na pressure we. So now compare the last 10 to 15 minutes of the first half to the second half.
Oye duma pa. Eno de ye nhwe ho.
Second half ni do mo hwe.
Yeah bi. Ba ku ye fa na ase ya.
And boy you kura ko she you kura no hwe mu din enye ono calibrate na was tracking the player.
Ya semo. Yesra munya abutrema munya omo a ye de wa no.
Calibrate ya na was tracking the player. Then one was say, oh, the padodo koti adenama edidi atem ekoso no nya didi atem kitoba Capo. You see, the conversation that is still ongoing about how the FA will help develop your football. Any baby ayakwa kodu ne hunsusu haya.
Okay.
I think if you are drawing a strong discussion line of how your football should improve, the Black Stars shouldn't be the true reflection of how I born was City Co. Because I've seen your leagues in Nyoma Koyi, but to the senior national team. For example, the Egyptian national team, even outside the continent. And we are there, but one Africa no ma beji biko. Beko work up na nansia na we kwa.
Omo tima ko bibi kakra.
Omo timi kra ko win the first game. Or JB aso mo border.
To the dominate club league.
A proper roadmap. I bet me a feedy lines, a feedy generations. I bet me a reflect on the Black Stars results is what we want. Not adia, a bema Black Stars na ye. Now if you ever hear Chino Capo, now results are all on Munguye. 2 days ago, Obia Bobia Basso said your tom player did not Sevilla. Obia Basso said, oh, Ghana, straight from Ghana to Sevilla, straight from Ghana to Sevilla. New team by Kana, new team with question say Sevilla no a B and I say Sevilla A. But the most important thing is boy no ko. Then Mako post me say na boy na 17 amana mobi ana we amana mobi Capo. You see the conversations we have around the Black Star, the conversation we have around our national teams and the progress of some of these players no. It to the dia yenye truthful to ourselves and get to the deeper root of it because our boy no me hunu under 19 tournament mu Ghana 2 I think Switzerland no money bass boy the boy was part.
Whoa,
boy no Bobby.
Yeah, fancy China.
And the thing is, enyo obia na bebo you team a obi opportunity dey rest in your team. Sometimes you need to go somewhere, work it out, come back to Thomas Partey. He was supposed to be part of the 2013 under 20 year call World Cup now Pogba Mukobo Bino.
Yeah. Tiandi enye obia na obo transition be fa no.
But na so nkyere say your national team ne your ball no me enye ni ye. That is not where I'm going.
Yeah, no dear.
I'm only trying to say me and fa emotions
enye adwuma. Ano no emphasis still bra. Na still so be kakra ni.
Anape na me tie mu na. Me hu say about time about Ura Sanidara.
Yeah, Sanidara, yeah.
Blasters World Cup no coach you know they know bit quality top quality bang and e wo ho a na me pese me nyansam no se ne o kan na pepepe but ne making sa pepepe na o pese o kire Sir, we didn't have Kudus, we didn't have Salisu.
Yeah.
Okay, we had Kudus and Salisu 2022. What was our fate?
Fiasco.
Me adeɛ baako aboa me paa ne sɛ adeɛ no menim ho nimdeɛ nim ho nyansa bebree
Ngoka ho asɛm.
Nti asɛm no si legal term, medical term.
Jamo.
You can't always have opinion over every issue. You can be in football as a good marketer.
Okay.
But the interest in nimbo. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Ubetuma the football no match una uchi players and koba interest be a game no nimu pa.
Ubetuma your coach.
Ubetuma twa pictures graphics. But interest in nimbo no musa. 2010 when we were doing the magic, how many top players na newu? In fact, you appear money ACM money yi John Mensah no. A dear level pa na omde ekɔ football. Nti yɛkɔ World Cup na yɛnya Kudus yɛnya Kudus yɛnya Salisu yɛnya Deda Ayew yɛnya Jordan Ayew yɛnya Naki Williams, Antoine Semenyo in 2022. We failed to get out of the group. Niamem pekura ne sɛ mene woto na wadwene a wodwene no ɛyɛ mediocre. Ufana saa na we dabi. I will not speak to you again.
Okay.
Force me to push higher. Nti yen celebrate the fact that yako World Cup no ankoye na ye kono kra ne doubt. Yen proper analysis. So say Omani failed to go for AFCON, the last AFCON, Yankobi. Niger be ye free mu omo be share. Na ye called Cameroon ya nyade group ni entimi en free.
Yeah.
Na ye call Ivory Coast ye entimi en free. Na ye call World Cup na obi a odi football echi analyze football. Say our doubt. Say ye be ya de. World Cup. Is it wrong for saying that? Based on presidency,
oh, there be.
Okay, see, I call World Cup no with a new coach. Na quality na assemble no players or tap certain things be a from the previous manager. No more because yaka said near what doubt in inti. This group no the they shouldn't push further because now people are doubt.
There be.
Yanko Cape Coast. Infante Pim. I said, dream shakan. Aya, Newman, I am wire. A nation that can do better. A nation say to play, Obia Bakotoko play, or fund £2 million. Winning cost 80 million. Nanka, that is a football nation. But a football nation, any park, I bubble ball, so you transfer BBI, and people are in football and they are happy. Oh, yes, sir, you don't belong to that quarters. Nti ye fat ye corner near without but ya ko duru hono you don't need Kudus to do magic. In fact Kudus no kra near one type e wo team nim in NS Nyama
but still na intimi impressive
you see no intimi sraw ensem bi wo ho a e ba na ko anu tuma nyen sense ntro ni na busa question into you are forced to answer but chomo yesa na mo mancrofo dodo na bu afu.
Okay, you're a
no, I was listening to it. I was like, no, it shouldn't come from somebody who has been in the game for a very long
time.
Nobody is wrong for having doubt before the tournament.
Okay,
and nobody is wrong for calling for more from the players during the tournament because we felt that we saw the opponent and we could have done better. So to be Kasa Mekasa Ukraine na only doubt. I have every right to have my doubt.
Mate, new bra.
Capo, my gentleman said, you're born a drew baby. I say to me, I'm fat no cray and can't some a pa. Maybe just a cassani and found.
Okay,
may dear may no, may yet dear may found. And now a catch or say, and your hatred, so on my who say you football no, you're quite you who Ghana woman, your hatred. And your hatred. And your hatred said last time I performed so well globally. Your positive impact our senior national team. So edi na atochima wo you football no bibi atochima so what I say any the right players any from say obi enya fair share of quality bibi atochima
bibi nkoyi
atochima continuously essay who say a born a bibia ni jugu every day jugu bibia so show resurrection aye brofo ten kasa jinsambo ya wie resource nothing football so no so resource in field no so since stadium 50 billion capacity field no so cohesive point na say no tamale mu nyina na age agu but now we nya Panama 3 points Panama there no Panama there you rather than there but look at the nation Jesse say the Nesiko obi an kan fracture ho asem be because results kakraba enya draw against England mo forget it stadium be say
results nearby you encounter problems
results a such a glue results team manager and player asem kra wonte coach mpem asem odemba run position MP da o catch your team is going feel because right now you're winning but results are ma ye kwa camp a boni ekodi esike ekodi e ma ba camp ho na dwu nyina na be pia ba mbati results ni Ghana football ni club football ye perform individual players ekoye mo koya quickly na mo ba bibia ni wan ma ye adwumanti se wo ye panimu na adi game na abusa ho kronkron wa koma mu se eni ma na ekono e right Gary atro bro tin TB or X no 2 is central 44 say a bomb payment central 4 bi so menya international platforms
okay
na system no wo fi no an yiri nyansa ne wadwene Gary ko X watro
okay
say dia sorry bia odan yankopɔ asene say wonya international platform na local system no an yiri nyansa
ko when you exposure be na dream ama na hunyama bebre exposed to enyama bebre
Gary Ochono X oni blaster ne namu into hu centrofo no bi suban oba fie ho de centrofo no bi ye ye bo no sei monka ye bompani fo bi ho ban bo mo ho ban me kasa de bia me kasa so say ye renantachi ne breso yoko wasoma wie oba pa joso MP ena me hu say say ma Ghana konwa hwe ni yie na kwa no kroma ka say Ghana ni bufu ehu no ni bufu ntam ba ni bufu ehu na Ghana ni bufu a wa fa nkasa ensem no kana ni tirim ni nyina etiawo ye na ntachi odu akiri pa we bo num eni se wantimi anya fie ye na wunya fie so nto ho no mo a koso na nsai na dem de wie to no me ma wie ahana ma sabe ka bi o because minim dia ye bo no ekọ obi ti fie o follow bo no enti ono me nya adwene ba minim dia bo no ekọ ena no minim atimi de impani for blaster kakra film against Colombia no Colombia na ka so okobo 60% possession na ka so okọ we ni omo no ye coach na ohunu de ekọ bia na ma ha no ma me fa Thomas Brand na Santim wie a wicked towards every Ghanaian say yeah the Jordan the strength in the age were qualified by premiership with Coventry City Frank Lampard this boy after watching those clips excerpts away from this boy we are wicked see and critique space oh team one farmer no yeah bro yeah
but I see
me oh call but train Capo I have 2 minutes give me 2 minutes
the guy is solid.
We are so weak in say boy we am lead a line or head share or to dribble or to be carry he's full of energy now she attack ne pan American Jordan mu tutu animu na ya bro ne nwini Ghana for ho
over 2 jachina why chama ma amre
ami chakota mi
over 2 jachina oh me that's Newton okay mo video kakra bi na ya ba why mo be ntie Ghana for